Ajay Alok, respond to what you're hearing from Kanchaila. He says the RSS has never come clean on reservations. You will recall before the Bihar elections of 2015, Moan Bhagwat had made comments that suggested that the RSS felt that reservations were now had run their course. Therefore, when, for example, Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party are going around the country and saying at some stage or the other the BJP RSS will tinker with reservations, maybe it's striking a chord with some Dalit groups who fear that the BJP RSS has never come clean in the past on reservation policies.
Yeah, Rajiv, don't interrupt me. I hope you'll give me sufficient time. Well, Mr. Kanchaila, I think he's confused. He's very much convinced that Modi is fighting for reservation, but till how long Modi? How long Modi will persist as Prime Minister? He's confused that Modi is the Prime Minister of Bharatiya Janata Party and he's the Prime Minister of the nation. He's not an individual, first of all. So whatever Modi will pursue, the BJP will pursue, and whatever BJP pursues, Modi will have to take it forward. First of things. So reservation is a deep reality and it cannot be taken out. It has been said by my National President, it has been said by my Home Minister, also my Prime Minister. This matter is closed and BJP is going to follow the reservation. And don't forget, we are the only historical party who, after repeated failures of Congress, we were able to get EWS 10% in a legitimate manner, which the Supreme Court also upheld. Now, second thing about you, Rajdeep, you're very selective in quoting something. You quoted Moan Bhagwat from 2015 where he said, it's a time for revisiting the reservation. He never said scrapping of reservation. I was also there a party to it, if you remember. He just said revisiting the reservation. The time has come. But you forgot Moan Bhagwat just 20 days back when in Nagpur he said reservation is a reality. And till the time there is a diversity, there is inequality among the society, reservation will persist. This was the statement of Moan Bhagwat. So whenever you should quote anyone, especially an institutional head, you should quote fully, not partially. Number two. Number three, what are our intentions? Why we say Muslim reservation is being given to OBC and SC? It has been proved. It has been proved, though there is nothing in the constitution, even when the constitution was being made, issue of Muslim reservation came up and it was summarily rejected. No reservation on the basis of religion. But today we are doing it. First of all, it's a question on Islam itself. Because in Islam,
one minute. That's where I intervene. You see, Dr. Ajay Alok Saab, whether it is Gujarat, I repeat, whether it is Gujarat, Muslim OBC communities in Gujarat get the benefit of reservations. That's the reality. They get it in Bengal, they get it in Bihar, your home state. I mean, you
told you, let me complete. I have a lot to say.
The Mandal Commission made it very clear. Muslim OBCs will get it on the basis of backwardness. Please come.
Yes, you're right. Mandal Commission made it clear. I'm coming on it. In whole world, you'll be surprised. In whole world, none of the Islamic countries, except for India, recognizes the caste in Muslim community. Because in Islam, the caste is not allowed. This itself is a very much debatable question by the Islamists. That should we allow this in India? Because this does not adhere to the principles of Islam. This is the question. Forget about that. Forget the historic part. What the blunder part, the political part of this question is that today the Congress government and the Ghamandia government are giving Muslim reservations to Muslims, those who do not deserve it, just in the name of social backwardness. And they're ultimately eating into the pie of Hindu OBC. This is the question. To what West Bengal government has grabbed. We are now a central OBC committee
please give me an example. Give me an example.
Right? Where?
Sir,
what example you want?
They are giving it within the OBC. There is no separate reservation. Andhra Pradesh tried it. It was struck down by the courts. Sir, this is my problem. I am doing this show. I am doing this show so that viewers realize what the reality is.
You are debating with me, right, as an anchor. You are debating with me like an anchor, not as a co-panelist.
Yes.
So please listen to me and then you raise your question.
Sure.
Right? This is what has been done in West Bengal for the last 12 years, which was scrapped by High Court. When they took all the Muslim caste in the section of OBC. This is a blatant violation. You cannot have all the caste of Muslims in the OBC list. This is what is being happened in Karnataka. This is what is happening everywhere. This is their plan. They have openly said it in a video. Both the Shahjada, Akhilesh and Rahul, we will give Muslim reservations. we'll amend the constitution. Do you want this as the cost of Hindu OBC or Hindu SC ST? Modi ji says, no, I will not let it happen. What's wrong in that? And who wants to do it? Does Mr. Kancha Ilaiah or Mr. Rajiv Sardai say wants to do it? That we will do Muslim reservation even at the cost of Hindu OBC SC ST? No. But the historical aspect is historical, and the religious aspect
that by giving some Muslim groups OBC status, so it's a way of giving them reservation through the back door. Let Ms. Batham respond. Ajay Alok, let Ms. Batham respond. The charge which is being made both by Prime Minister Modi, Ajay Alok suggesting that through the back door under the OBC category, Muslim groups are getting reservations, mainly Pasmanda or backward Muslims are getting reservations by including more and more of them within the OBC quota. What is the Congress's clear stand on this? Let's get clarity.
Okay, Rajiv, I hope you would allow... Respond. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
So let me, let me just respond and please don't interrupt me also. I'm just speaking, okay? So, Rajdeep, before we move on to the Muslim reservation, I think I'd like to answer your earlier question that you had posed to Mr. Kancha Ilaiah, that where has PM Modi, jeopardized the reservations for the OBC community. I'd like to remind you that the political reservation of the OBC community was taken in 2021 by the Supreme Court due to the lack of data in Maharashtra. And that was done in 5 other states as well. Okay, so I think PM Modi is completely anti-reservation, and his stand he has proven time and again. If you remember, during the NEET examination, the OBC quota was also disqualified, which has to be taken back after, a lot of protest happened in the country. So there are multiple instances under which Mr. PM Modi has clarified that his stand on the reservation stands exposed, and he is completely an anti-reservation person. Okay, now coming to Mr. Ajay Alok's question on Muslim reservation, I'd like to ask him under what pretext Mr. Devendra Fadnavis has given 52 castes of the Muslim community, he has included them into the OBC list in Maharashtra during his regime. In 2018, he has done that. Okay, as Rajdeep had mentioned earlier, when Mr. Modi was the CM of Gujarat, he had included 70 castes of OBC of the Muslim community in the OBC list. Okay, so now when we are coming to a state which is not ruled by the BJP in the state as well as in the state, okay, so you go ahead and you promote yourself that the Muslim reservation was given. Not all Muslims were included. Not all communities of the Muslim religion were included into that particular OBC list. So I think during the election you are promoting this particular fact, or you're using reservation on for your own personal political interest is completely is very appalling, and it is very disturbing and disgusting as well.
Chitra Batham, isn't the Congress also somewhere doing that? When Rahul Gandhi says reservation khatre mein hai, the Samvidhan khatre mein hai, Constitution is in danger, your reservation will be snatched away. Just as the Prime Minister talks about how Mangal Sutras will be taken.
I'll tell you how the reservation is in danger. I'll tell you. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, the political reservation for the OBC community was hampered because of the lack of empirical data. Okay, and that is what Rahulji and the Congress party is completely talking about. We are committed to having the caste census done if we come to power. Let the BJP come clean on what their standards for the caste census, because it will time and again the courts have come up with the triple test or any other form of test or the parameters mentioned for the OBC list. Okay, so caste census is absolutely mandatory.